Welcome back, junior black belts, teens and adults. Hope you've been training hard. Staying in shape is really important for building our immune systems. So I hope that you've been training physically as well as training in martial arts as well. So we sent you lots of things to work on last week. Hope you've been working on those. So I saw that some of you caught up videos over the weekend. And I'm really looking forward to our live and interactive class this Thursday at 6 p.m. That's March the 26th. So that's usually junior black belt class time, but I hope the teens and adults will be able to join us at the same time. So moms and dads, I hope you'll join us to work out with your kids. Hope you'll have a pool noodle or something to use as a target. Hope everyone will have a partner to work with at home at that time. So again, we'll review for the next couple of days, and then we'll look forward to seeing you on Thursday at 6 o'clock. So let's get busy with our lesson now. All right, everyone, let's begin with a good little warm-up today. We'll just get ready to do the forms and one-steps and kicks and sparring and things that we're going to be working on today. So remember, we want to do a general workout for our whole body, just warm up a little bit, get our heart rate up a little bit, and then we will do specific stretching, specific warm-ups for those stretches before we get going. So let's do full body workout. Let's start out with 20 jumping jacks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay, so next we're going to stretch hamstrings a little bit. So let's warm up those hamstrings just by doing 10 squats together. So again, just go down as far as you can do safely. 1, 2, 3, do your best to keep your heels on the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we're going to go into stretch number 11. Again, be careful with your hamstrings and work your way down into it. Okay, so you start with one knee on the ground, push the other foot far out in front of you. Sometimes you can lift up the leg behind and push it back, and stretch. Keeping body upright. And now as you get more comfortable, put your chest down towards the floor. And coming up. And we'll just walk around and do the other direction. So, leg out in front of you, body upright. Go a little bit more, and then lean down into it. Good. Okay. Okay, so next we're going to do stretch number 12. So let's do 5 star jumps together. So the idea is not to do them fast. The idea is to get high and wide. So warm up our hips. Careful on your landing. Make sure your feet are back together and knees bent. Okay? So let's do 5 of those. Ready? And go. Great. Okay. So warm up our hips a little bit. Put your feet this comfortably apart. And body upright, rotate, lean down towards your left leg. Leg straight. Pull your chest to your thigh. Come on up. Big, straight, and around. Alright, feet are just a little bit wider. Again, back straight, chest out, lean forward, lean down, hang your weight. Okay. Alright, so one more for upper body as well as for our legs. Let's do 5 burpees together. So Our physical challenge this week is going to be to do 25 burpees for color belts, 50 burpees this week for people who are black belts or are getting ready for black belt. So let's get 5 of them done right now, okay? So 4, remember it's 6 counts and 3 of those counts are jumping, okay? So do with me, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, okay? Good, okay, so let's get ready to kick. So today, junior black belts and teens and adults, I'm going to go through 5 events that will be on your testing depending on what belt you are. So let's start out with forms. So we took an in-depth look at Chunji through the video that we have posted on the Family Karate PQ site. So make sure that you're spending lots of time with that. Especially straightening your back leg and front stances, delaying and timing and hitting hard. So again, the best feedback you can give yourself is on video. So ask someone to video you or video yourself and get feedback that way. Also remember, we have the resource of the Family Karate PQ forms for our junior forms. So if you are blue belt or above, you should probably be starting working on the junior forms again. So we'll get to Chungmu when you're red belts or level 9 junior black belts. But let's start working on all the ones underneath those. So Tosan, Yulgak, Hwarang. Let's make sure you're on top of those 3 forms. And again, those are available at Family Karate PQ website. Go under students and look for the videos. So they're done in great detail and they're really, really helpful. So work hard on your forms. Now, I'm really looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, as I said, for our live lesson. I want to see all these things, so practice hard, and we'll see what kind of progress that you've made from videoing yourself and practicing hard. So next thing is 1 steps. So everyone should have at least 3, preferably 4 or 5, memorized 1 steps, all right? Ones you've written down, ones that you can do on demand, have ordered in your head, 1, 2, 3. And my recommendation is that number 1 is a relatively simple one that won't be scary for your partner, that they can learn to trust you. Then number 2, a little bit more elevated, and number 3 should be getting towards your very best martial arts. Jumping, spinning kicks, things like that. Whatever you can do safely for yourself and safely for your partner, of course. So the next thing is the bow kata, or the stick form. So I'll post that on this video again, but remember you can always get access to that through our Family Karate Escondido YouTube channel. You can see that it's up there. I see it's been viewed a lot of times, so keep going back to that if you need any help with that. But again, same kind of things as form. You want to delay and strike, delay and explode, so that you make it look as strong as possible and as realistic as possible, even though it's something very traditional and formal. The next one is sparring. So we did 2 videos last week on your sparring combinations, how to create them, how to do them safely, moving in and out, and we'll go over a lot of this more in detail. Especially if you ask me before our Thursday class. So email me topics that you'd really like to see done on that. So some of you will have partners, some of you won't have partners. So this will probably need to be things that we can be practicing on our own. And then the 5th event is breaking. So some of you have breakaway boards at home. Some of you have 2x4s lying around in your garage. No, don't hit those. So we can certainly discuss that. But remember that 90% of successful board breaking is your holding setup. And of course the other 90% is you doing basic, strong, committed technique, traveling in the right direction, striking with the right weapon, accurately at the right spot on the board. So my recommendation for that is keep aiming at smaller and smaller targets, and have a target that will move away from you. So as you hit it, it'll travel in the direction like a tennis ball hanging from a rafter in your garage, something like that, so that when you strike it, you can see what direction it's traveling. You'll see on side kick, if it's not traveling straight, then it'll hook around, or even catch your ankle, or like that. So make sure that the force is traveling in the same direction that you want for penetrating the boards. So a quick review of those 5 things, and I'll post some videos for you, I'll post some links for you, and then I'll go over some of these in more detail over the next couple of days. But please let me know what you want to work on Thursday live interactive class. Really looking forward to seeing you all there, and looking forward to seeing your progress. So practice hard. Thank you. Our black belt challenge this week is patience. We talked about this quite a bit last week, and I'm sure it's become even more important this week, as it will next week and the week after that. So one of our dads has an email tagline that reads, "Patience is not the ability to wait. Patience is the ability to have a good attitude while waiting." Doctors are telling us now that having fit bodies and calm minds are really important to health. So we need that reminder. Aristotle told us 2,400 years ago that patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. So apparently we've known for a long time that patience is difficult. The journey from white belt to black belt is really only about one thing, and that is learning the self-discipline to do difficult things, like keeping our patience. So, what did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells.